My first trip to Anfield ever is going to be in January. Right? Ian says to Steve,
Bloody hell.
Did you talk about moustaches with him at all?
I didn't.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's
I
good.
did. I did talk about moustaches with him.
Did you?
Yes.
Good.
Speaking of football, can I say a genuine thank you?
It depends.
I'm sorry to be genuine.
I don't like it when you are.
No,
Usually,
I don't like it when I am. But this deserves sincerity.
There's an ulterior motive.
Well, there's obviously an ulterior motive as well.
Good.
Fucking not mad.
That's why I don't mind sincerity then. That's fine.
Just remember you can buy chocolate oranges from Lawrence.
I really have to say this.
Chocolate oranges are available from Rollinsons.
Yeah. I paid for yours.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I wanted to say thank you
To the good people at Santander.
not
We need to
Santander.
really work on our host-read game if this is the way we're doing it.
I want to say thanks to Nathan and Wayne at Nathaniel Cars, actually, because I had one of the best nights of my life on for the Wales game.
Okay, cool.
Because Wayne invited me down there as his guest.
Better than your kids being born? Yes or no?
I said one off. I've got two
well,
cars.
that's what I'm saying. But how many best nights are you allowing yourself to have?
Well, I don't know, fucking hell, 100.
Okay, fine. So it's top 100.
It's probably top 10, to be honest, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
It's probably top 10
Okay. Top
So
10
Steve-
nights ever.
of Sunday Night Club fame. I
Hey,
said,
Steve.
mate, I got a +1. Wayne and Nathaniel has asked us to, if we want to go and watch a football.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we get there, hospitality, John. First of all, I get to park the car right outside the stadium. That's
Yeah,
never happened
lovely.
before.
That's nice.
Then we go to reception, meet Wayne, go upstairs. There's the food's amazing food. Really nice. I wasn't drinking out of the car, but nice wines and beers and everything else. The staff couldn't be nicer.
Yeah, the food is great.
Met loads of people I liked. So who was there? Laura was there, and I met my mate Brian from I think it's Sport Wales. You know Brian Davis, Steph. You must know
Brian Davis used to play for Saracens.
Scrum half, yeah.
Scrum half. Good
Barry
lad.
boy.
Good
So
bloke.
Brian was there, and Laura was there, and lots of nice people were there. Ree was there from BBC Wales, and various just a nice atmosphere. With that, who should walk in? Ian Rush, right?
Oh.
I said, fuck, I fucking love Ian Rush. And Wayne had said he might come down, right? Next thing, Wayne calls me and Steve over. Now, Steve's a bigger Liverpool fan than I am, right?
Yeah.
But both huge Rush fans, right? And Wayne had said, listen, if Ian's there, he's quite a reserved bloke, he's quite quiet, but don't take it the wrong way. He's just where he is.
That said, give him half a chance, he's in.
Yeah.
He couldn't be nicer.
Conversationally.
So I ended up having like an
Exactly
hour-long
like a
chat
playing
with Ian
career.
Rush,
Oh.
which is just fucking great. Asking him about the old, all the things what they're asking him about the team, about bloody the characters and the managers, and
Did he really drink milk?
just from that golden era when I loved football and I was a huge Liverpool fan, right?
Yeah.
So we're chatting away with him, and I said I was going to bring in. I got the old Crown Paints kit, home and away. I was going to bring that in to get signed, but it looks a bit lame. So and we sort of giggle about it. Anyway,
Then I pulled it out of my bag.
first half goes. Wales are playing well. We've got lovely seats. We come back in at half time, back into the box there, back into the sort of hospitality area for some food.
Yeah.
Wayne's been to the shop in the meantime and bought the Candy Liverpool kit shirt
Oh,
What
wow.
shop?
and got Ian to sign it.
With
The JD over the road.
I don't know. Where he
there-
got it from.
There's a Sports Direct.
Would
isn't
they
there,
sell
or
it in the
JD
Cardiff
then?
shop? I don't think they
Dunno.
would.
They wouldn't sell
No.
it in the Cardiff. No.
He had it there.
Fair play.
So unless he brought it with him and didn't tell me. So it was,
Nice.
yeah. So then Ian gives me this bloody signed Candy shirt.
Nice.
I was like, fucking hell, this is like the best day ever.
Oh.
That's cool.
I'd love
And then
to
we
know
just-
if he's jealous of the current
Mike.
crop of Welsh
I
players.
don't think he is. Mate. I asked him about what would it be like. I said, that team you're in, and he loves that team. And also, so Kev Ratcliffe was there, and
Yeah, was he? Yeah.
yeah,
Love Kevin.
He was
really
a
nice bloke
fucking
as well.
great player, Kevin
He's
Ratcliffe.
a lovely.
But he's gone through the side. I said, God, how that team didn't qualify. What was it like, Ian? And he said, well, the thing is, we would have, under modern sort of qualification rules, that team would have probably qualified for 4 tournaments.
Yeah, because they kept coming second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said, yeah, of course. It's hard to watch that happen. Obviously, he had a fantastic club career.
Yeah.
He's very proud of his goals record, which will never get beaten.
I bet.
300 and whatever it is.
46 for Liverpool, yeah.
There's something daft, isn't it? He's like 150 in front of Mo Salah. Oh, it's crazy. And then we're having a chat, and well, Steve and I are going to go see. My first trip to Anfield ever is going to be in January, right?
Oh, lovely. Who are they playing?
Lille.
Oh, in the Champions League. Oh, that's going to be great.
Because I've never. When I was into football, I was too young to sort of go to games, certainly go to Anfield. And then but I was still into it. Then I got back into it in the sort of late 80s, early 90s.
Yes.
Which sort of coincided with rugby every weekend, rugby 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Then I was in university and I was skint, so that wasn't going to happen. And then after university, I sort of fell out of love with football for a long time. And so this podcast, really.
You'll also have such a good laugh having a few pints before the game.
Well, listen to this.
Anfield are brilliant.
Because we're getting on well now. Ian says to Steve, "Where are your tickets?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "One of the fellas in workers saw it." And so he went, "Why didn't you come up with me? Watch it with me." I was like,
"Because that'd be
hell."
If I end up watching Liverpool with Ian Rush, honest to God,
wow.
I don't know what I'll do.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's
I
cool.
said, yeah, so that might happen.
I talked to Nev about those Wales teams that kept coming second and failing to qualify for groups for tournaments. And he said an interesting thing. He said, "I think it's easier for the players in some regard because we were on the pitch trying to change things. We were able to try and change things, and we couldn't. So I know that on the night I wasn't good enough." And I think in a crazy way, sometimes they're often able, unless you're the one who misses the penalty or misses the open goal or whatever it is. You know, I think it's obviously very hard for Dan James because he missed the penalty against Poland. Obviously very hard for Paul Bordin. But I think if you play and you try your best and you're second best on the night, I think that's a different kind of disappointment to cope with.
So it's easy to handle as a player.
He just felt Neville Southall felt very sanguine about it, and I think a lot of the players from the 80s in particular, they are jealous of the fact that the Euros in particular is now a 24-team tournament. It was an 8-team tournament then.
That's mad, isn't it?
So it was so hard to qualify for.
Yeah.
Amazing that the Irish managed it and Scotland.
Yeah. Annoying as well.
Very deeply annoying.
That goals record he's got, right? And I included in all the goals he scored for Liverpool, 3 penalties.
Yeah. He was an absolute goal machine. He was Erling Haaland.
He said because they only ever gave me a penalty when I was on a hat-trick.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
They had great penalty takers in that team, though, because Jan Molby was in that team.
Well, he's still best mates with Jan Molby. I said, "Do you ever see Jan Molby?" He was him and Rush were my 2 favourites. I thought Jan Molby was the best passer I'd ever seen, right? He said, "I see Jan all the time, he's my best mate." I was like, oh my God. Come on.
Jan Molby's my best friend.
He's my best friend.
Jan Molby's.
He lives up there still.
Wow.
Fantasy Football League. At the original version, they did such a funny.
The best.
They had such a. They made such a funny observation. They found Jan Molby being interviewed in like March 1984 when he's still living in Denmark and he sounds properly Danish. And then it's like his first interview at Anfield and he sounds properly Danish. And then 3 months later, he sounds like Jimmy Corkill. It's so funny.
Oh, so what a night, man. It was, and then obviously Wales won as well.
Yeah.
Should have won by more than that. Here's a question for you 2 football boys, right? I'm a lay person watching a game. We had loads of possession.
Yeah.
We got on goal 4, 5, 6 times. Why don't boys have a blast? Are they worried about, like Zorba? I'm not going. Yeah, he played really well again, right?
Yeah.
Come on to his right foot. I thought, shoot, shoot.
Yeah,
and they're trying to put that extra pass in, or they're trying to walk a ball in.
Yeah.
What's all that about?
Nathan Broadhead did that as well. I just think we've got an awful lot of attacking talent who don't score very many goals. We've got a lot of really good wingers who get the ball in dangerous areas, but we haven't got a really lethal finisher. Brennan is the one. There are obviously a lot of injured players on Monday night. So Brennan was suspended, I think. Dan James was injured. Ramsey was injured. So
our passing and movement looked really good to me.
Far from our first 11.
They had that
But
crossbar in the second
we are
half.
wasteful.
If that had gone in, it would have been an absolute travesty to draw that game.
Yeah. I just think I think what Bellamy's doing is exciting because he seems to be finding new levels from players that I didn't think were capable of it. Like
It's the first time I've been to a game where I can hear the manager clearly. That's good.
Oh yeah. So I always sit in the Canton stand. So
we're about
what's he shouting?
10 rows back. It's all positional stuff. Where he wants people to drop in, what he wants them to do. It's not like, he's not effing and blinding, which I was surprised at.
Yeah.
He looked like he's just on his way to town again, which is great.
That's the best thing about him as a manager.
It's lovely CP company jacket on.
Nice pair of grey slacks on.
Just wears whatever gear he would wear out.
Well,
I love that as an option. Are you going to be a tracksuit manager or a suit manager, Craig? I'm going to be a
2 for 1.
4 a.m.
Yeah.